projects. In this video, we are going to explain about a project titled Tourist Place Reviews Sentiment Classification using Machine Learning Techniques. So now coming to the introduction part, sentiment classification of tourist place reviews through machine learning techniques holds the potential to revolutionize how travelers plan their trips and how tourism businesses enhance their services. By automating sentiment analysis, this approach contributes to informed decision making and enriches the overall tourism experience. The experiments and discussions presented in this paper shed light on the effectiveness and applications of sentiment analysis in the realm of travel and tourism. The proposed methodology involves a series of steps to achieve accurate sentiment classification that are data collection and pre-processing. For data collection, gather a substantial corpus of tourist place reviews from various online sources. These reviews provide the basis of training and testing the sentiment classification models. For pre-processing, clean and pre-process the raw text data by removing noise, spatial characters, and irrelevant information. Tokenization, stemming, and removing stop words are typical pre-processing steps. So now coming to the objective part for this project is to establish a reliable and accurate method for sentiment classification of tourist place reviews using machine learning techniques. The aim is to enable both travelers and tourism businesses to benefit from automated sentiment analysis, ultimately enhancing the decision-making process and contributing to the quality of tourism experiences. This classification aims to determine whether a given review conveys positive, negative, or neutral sentiments. The research seeks to address the following key objectives. First, accurate sentiment classification. The main goal is to create a methodology that can reliably categorize the sentiments conveyed in tourist place reviews. The research aims to develop machine learning models that can accurately differentiate between positive, negative, and neutral sentiments. Second, data collection and pre-processing. The research endeavors to gather a substantial dataset of tourist place reviews from various online sources. Third, effective feature extraction. The research aims to employ appropriate techniques for feature extraction from the pre-processed texts. So now coming to the requirements part, we have two types of requirements, that are hardware requirements and software requirement. In hardware requirement, operating system in Windows is required, processor i5 and above, minimum 4 GB of RAM is required, hard disk 20 GB and above. Coming to the software requirement part, Python IDE that is 3.7 version is required. Methodology. First, upload tourism reviews dataset. This step involves providing or importing a dataset that contains tourism reviews. The dataset likely includes text reviews along with labels indicating the sentiment expressed in each review, that is positive, negative, or neutral. Second, pre-process dataset. In this step, you can clean and pre-process the raw text data. This includes tasks such as removing spatial characters, lower-casing text, handling punctuations, and tokenizing the text into words or phrases. Third, TF-IDF feature extraction. Here, TF-IDF stands for Term Feature Inverse Document Frequency, is a technique used to transform the text into numerical features. It calculates the importance of each word in a document relative to its frequency across the entire dataset. Fourth, we have Count Vectorization feature extraction. Count vectorization is another technique that transforms text into numerical values, features. It counts the frequency of each word in a document. Similar to TF-IDF, it creates a numerical representation of the text data for machine learning. Fifth, run SVM, naive Bayes, and random forest with TF-IDF. This step involves applying three different machine learning algorithms, that is support vector machine, naive Bayes, and random forest to the TF-IDF transformed data. Each algorithm is trained and evaluated for sentiment classification, predicting whether a review expresses positive, negative, or neutral sentiment. Sixth, run SVM, naive Bayes, and random forest with count vector. Random forest and count vector, similar to the previous step, this involves applying the same three machine learning algorithms, but using the count vectorization transformed data instead of TF-IDF. Seventh, we have comparison graph. After training and evaluating the models, you likely create a comparison graph that visually displays the performance of each algorithm using both TF, IDF, and count vectorization. 8. Your review. This step is where you might input your own review or text into the system. The review could be about a specific tourism destination or experience. 9th, predict sentiments from review. Using the trained machine learning models, you predict the sentiment expressed in your review. The algorithms will classify the sentiment as positive, negative, or neutral based on the patterns they learned from the training data. 10th, search places. This step suggests that the system might provide information or recommendations for tourism places based on the predicted sentiment of your review. For example, if your review is positive, the system might suggest similar positive places to visit. So now coming to the execution part. To execute the project, first we need to open the code folder. So here we have a folder with named as dataset. In this we are containing a .csv file dataset over here. And this is the main Python file which is containing the Python script in it. And here this is the run.bat file. Instead of executing the program in command line interface, we created Windows bat file to run the project. So now to run the project, double click on run.bat file to execute the project. Here this is the graphical user interface. With this we are interacting with the program. And now click on upload tourism reviews dataset button to upload the dataset. Select this dataset and now click on open button to load the dataset. So here on this screen dataset loaded, and now click on pre-process dataset button to pre-process the dataset. So here on this screen you can see that datasets screen, select any place and then clicking on search places field to get the screen. So now click on TF-IDF feature extraction button. So here you can see that we have 10,000 rows and 100 columns, and the data set is containing total reviews as test 10,000. So total records to train the machine learning algorithms using TF-IDF is 8,000 and for testing is 2,000. And now click on count vectorization features extraction button to extract the features. So here similarly you can see that the dataset is containing 10,000 and here we have extracted the features over here. And now click on run SVM, naive Bayes and random forest with TF-IDF button. So now here on this screen you can see that the naive Bayes accuracy is 83.8%, for SVM accuracy is 88.8% and for random forest is 96.8%. So now click on run SVM, naive Bayes and random forest with count vector. So here on this screen you can see that count vector naive Bayes accuracy is 97% and for SVM is 92% and for random forest is 97%. So here we have got the accuracy, precision, recall, NF and score for all these. And here we have got the count vectorization execution time is 8.25%. So now click on comparison graph button to get the comparison graph. Here we can see that the x-axis represents the algorithm names over here. So now we can see the algorithms with the color according to it over here. So now closing this graph, we have to enter the review over here. So now here I am going to enter. So here you can see that I have entered the review over here. That movie was very good and its action was excellent. So now for getting the review we have to click on predict sentiments from review button over here. So here on this screen you can see that in text area we can see sentiment result and in graph we can see positive, negative and neutral value. So now closing this graph and now click on search places button here to search the places. So now here you can see that I have entered the text that is ISKCON temple over here, and now you can click on OK button to get the output. So here you can see that the dataset contains more than 15 lakhs records. So I'm using first 5 lakhs records, and if we use all system will get hang over here. So here you can see that the output is generated over here. So now closing this window over here. You can search with more places over here by entering the places over here. So similarly now you can see that I have entered the place over here, Kaziar Lake, and now click on OK button. Similarly you can see that the search places have been displayed over here. So you can see that similarly we have got the output with positive views, for negative and for neutral over here. So again now closing with this window. coming back to the conclusion part. In conclusion, the success of this research highlights the pivotal role of sentiment analysis using machine learning techniques in shaping the landscape of the travel and tourism industry. The outcomes underscore the importance of automated sentiment classification in aiding travelers' decisions and empowering businesses to provide exceptional services. As technology continues to advance, the findings of this study pave the way for enhanced user experiences, more informed choices, and continuous improvement within the realm of tourism and beyond. These metrics demonstrate the model's ability to effectively differentiate between positive, negative, and neutral sentiments, providing reliable insights into travelers' perceptions and experiences.
Thank you for watching video. For more projects, please visit our website www.trueprojects.in. For updates on latest project videos, please visit True Projects YouTube channel and subscribe.